What's going on, guys? Back at our episode number 4 of our Ascension Plus series, and I have went and adjusted our settings a little bit. I'm going to put down in the description everything that was adjusted. Uh, should help the series go along a little bit better, makes it a little bit more enjoyable to play and stuff. I got it to difficulty 6, so our max dinos are 180. And I added two mods on here just for kind of quality of life. The first mod, as you can see up the top, is the S Plus. S Plus is kind of controversial for vanilla style gameplay because of everything that S Plus does add as far as like the nanny and the item collector and all those type things, which I'm not really sure if we're high enough level to see any of those yet. We're not. But anyways, like the sheep herder, it adds a lot of automation to it, which some people may conclude as being kind of cheaty and not vanilla. I personally enjoy it mostly just for the simple fact of being able to click here and check your resources. You see where the Azul berries are. You can check and see how much charcoal you got, That myself is just a time saver versus going over here and looking. You can go like one place and pull your charcoal over here and start making some gunpowder. You can just like click and pull. For all you folks who've never seen this before, you can take your charcoal, click all, pull that, and it pulls your charcoal straight into here, which is awesome. You have to watch the pulling feature sometimes, because like if you pull like spark powder, it used to would pull it from a preserving bin. I'm not 100% sure if it still does, or maybe they've addressed that issue now. I'm not real sure. But I did spawn into the world, adjusted some of the settings and stuff, and I got Wilbur inside while I was waiting on the dinos to come back. I went ahead and destroyed the door and got Wilbur in. We did level up a couple times. I went out and tried the damage numbers and stuff, and of course adjusted some of the settings. But I think I didn't really unlock nothing. I just placed the levels. We are up to 300 pounds weight, which is awesome. And we can get us a water jar. That's good. Medium crop plot. That's awesome. Oh, crossbow. We're going to have that in the pack. For sure. Hopefully we'll hit some drops. With it being on 180, it does help with the loot drop quality. Also, I turn the loot drops up just a little bit. It really doesn't affect what you necessarily get. It just kind of affects the quality of what you get, which is, I think it helps the gameplay a little bit, especially because the loot drops are usually garbage. Cave drops are usually pretty good, but your regular loot drops are garbage, which they're still going to be not absolutely fabulous. But anyways, let's go out and see if we can't get us a mount and get this day started. There's just another Wilbur. So he's a level 18. I went out and checked the levels, and the levels should all be... I never saw a 180 specifically, but it should be 180. Should be the max. Uh-oh. Come on, Parasaur. Be pretty good. We shall tame you, Parasaur. We shall call you our own. What is that I see? A floating turtle? Oh, they're over on rocks. A 24. Garbage, Parasaur, garbage. We need it. Ooh. See there now? When we was on that official ratings, we never saw no Spinos, but now that we're getting up on the 180, oh, here comes Moss Chops wide open. Oh, there got Dillos coming. Well, I guess we probably could get us some Dillos. Or at least kill us some Dillos. Uh-oh, that might be problematic. I don't know what level they're. I hope not a high level. We got that one down. Oh, get him in the head a few times. There we go, boys. Heck yeah. Hey, Moss Chop. Don't you be up here eating my stuff, buddy. What do you want? Rare mushroom. Where'd your buddy go? They keep cutting the trail. Moss Chops are cowards. They run away from everything. Even Tame, they won't fight. You could put them on neutral. If they get attacked, they run away. I hear you. Where you at? Oh, it's that stinking turtle. Where did the other Moss Chop go? Moss Chop will be a pretty good first time, as I've discussed it before. A track would be better, just for traveling purposes. Oh, let's get some drink here. I'm out of stamina. Wonderful, wonderful. Get some drink. Just make our way down here. Is that Trilobite? Oh, yeah. A 42. Want something I can give you? Dad burn thing. Always wanting the good stuff. Alright, we're up to 300 pounds weight. We'll go ahead and start getting our movement speed up. At least so we might be able to outrun like a raptor is the biggest thing when we start to travel. I swear at level 24, Parasaur ain't worth taming. Go ahead and load our trank arrow. See what we got on this side. Hopefully there ain't no daggone spinos. That's what I'm hoping. So we can make us a couple more boas. I don't know if we can or not. We can make 5. Let's just go ahead and make 5. Are you hungry? Oh, I cooked up a little bit of meat too. I forgot about that. I killed a couple of dillos and cooked us up some meat so we would stop starving to death all the time. There's 2 Parasaurs over here. Be a good level of 60. That's better than a 24. Come on, be something great back here, Parasaur. I see another one over on the bank. A 60. They don't always spawn in pairs, like, you know, as far as levels. But I have noticed that in this game that you tend to find some that do spawn in pairs for some reason. Dillos do, Parasaurs do. There we go, 150. Now we will definitely try for that one. That will be a good one if we can get it. I think we can. He's upset with us. As long as that track stays over out of the way, that would be awesome. Come on, Parasaur. Go to sleep, buddy. We need you to go to sleep. Come on. Come on, Parasaur. Yes! I did adjust. I'm going to put all the rate adjustments down in the description so that you can kind of see what we're playing at to make sure. If you want to play along at about the same thing, you can. I'm kind of new to the I and the game user settings, so honestly, that's what's took a little longer to get this video out. It's because I've been watching tutorials and stuff on how to do it without screwing everything up. And it's took a little while, but like I said, I'm a noob at this, so. 5 mejo berries? That's stinky. Something's going to come over here and ruin our Tame, I can tell you. Way my luck goes. Hopefully we won't have this problem for too long. I'd like to get us one of those Trinodon, but if you get to flying too early, it kind of spoils the game a little bit. It's best to take it kind of slow, and let's go ahead and drop. We got 12. We'll go ahead and drop those in there. Looks like about 12 is going to do it. We'll get a few more just to be sure. The best berry to tame with is the Mejo berry. You can use Dodex and just put your rates in. Use boosted rates, and that's the best way to figure out your taming. If you wanted to take it the next step up, you could always download that awesome spyglass, which will tell you. But I figure the awesome spyglass might be a hair bit too cheaty. Go ahead and eat some of this stuff up, get it out of our inventory. Maybe they'll give us a little water. I'm just hoping we don't have no pesky dillo come through and run our tame. That track over there should divert a little bit on that side. So it's mostly just this side. I don't see nothing up through there. But you never know. Never know. Come on, Parasaur. A 150 Parasaur actually is not bad. There's a 66. Pteranodon. The only dino stat that I adjusted at all was the Dino Weight. Mostly for the simple fact of every flyer except an RG is going to have trash weight. Trash weight. I do like it. I didn't adjust it much. Let me get my list here and I will. I know I wrote it down somewhere. It's usually set to 1.0, and I bumped it up to a 2, I think, 2.0, which you'll see, you know, like most Pteranodons have right around a couple of hundred. Ooh, there we go. All right. Let's check you out. 1440, 748, that's good weight. Melee damage. Awesome. Well, I don't think we unlocked a Parasaur saddle because we hadn't decided what we wanted. If I could spell, we'd be dangerous. Let's see what we like to get one. Oh, we got everything. Awesome. Let's get this bad boy ready to go. Bad girl, I should say. Alright. And, like I was talking about, a Parasaur's not the greatest thing for gathering berries, but it is a whole lot better than by hand. It gathers, if you give us more thatch than wood, but you can thatch gather with it a little bit. It's probably not as good as a metal pick. Oh yeah, we're getting the berries. We'll stick around the beach here a little bit and try to level it up a little bit. We might try to kill a few things with it because the kill XP is usually a little bit better than the gather XP, which I turn them all up from 1 to 1.5, so that kind of helps you progress a little bit faster. See how it's hard to hit a bush? If you had a trike, it would have one swipe. But one good thing about the Parasaur is you can shoot off the back of the Parasaur. So the Parasaur can actually help you tame a trike, you know. Just like steps up, you know. Gotta take them steps up. Let's just dump it all in the hell. It's gonna be more of a tank. Hopefully we can use it to tank and help get us a trike for a main berry gatherer, but it's going to have to tank the trike for a little while. Just gather on our way back to the house and see what we have. Take us a little poop. Alright, holy moly. It's doing good. Drop some of them berries. We don't need all that. I should have kept the seeds, but be alright. Go ahead and try to get it up to 2k health at least. I can see all these Pteranodons over here. It's a good thing. So I'm going to try to stay away from a flyer for a little while. That way we can do the ground stuff, you know. If you play Ark a lot, you tend to go for a flyer a lot, especially when you're in modded. You're trying your best to get to a flyer, because ground travel in most modded, well, Lord, is going to get you killed quick. But I do have pretty good news about that. I am setting up the modded server. I think I've decided on Pugnacia as the core mod. He's done a lot of updating with it since the last time I played it, and it seems really good. I'm not decided on the map. The map that I have the least hours on in Ark is probably the center. I like the center as far as that goes, but I've never really played it a whole lot, to be honest with you. So I may do the center, or I was thinking about Valguero. I'm testing it on the center right now, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to be settled there or if I may choose to go to Valguero. Anyways, it's not going to make that big of a deal because we're going to run it. We're going to run it about 2 months on each mod pack or whatever, and then we will probably switch it up and try a different mod pack. Let's go fight this Dilo. Come on, Dilo. Woo, stinky Parasaur. 36. That's alright. Good job, Parasaur. Alright. The Parasaurs don't harvest meat, so you got to get off and hatch it, which is not a bad thing because at least you can get a little better efficiency. I did turn up the respawn rate of resources, so those trees and stuff should start coming back. And I reduced the radius on it too, that way, you know, our foundations and structures won't keep it blocked for a long ways, you know. It just kind of makes the gameplay better. It's the quality of life things, more or less, that I like trying to do, you know. But we got us a beast of a Parasaur, level 150. I mean, that's 30 levels off max, but, I mean, still, that's pretty daggone good. We'll get her movement speed up to like 120-ish, 121, 122, right around in there, and then we'll start switching it over to probably go and do some health after that. Hopefully that'll... Let's see how our narcoberry count went. Now look at that. Look at all that beautifulness in here. Yeah, we can carry them all. That's amazing. Now is where you start running into not having enough spoiled meat. And on the modded server, I use a little, which Pugnacia has a meat spoiler in it. It's pretty expensive. I mean, as far as that goes, as far as making it, because it takes like cement and paste and polymer and that kind of thing. I use a little mod on there called a rotten box. It's like thatch wood and I can't remember. It's thatch wood and something. I can't remember exactly. Fiber, I think, but and it's pretty cheap to build, so you can build it early game, and it really helps, like especially in your modded stuff. It really helps get it to where you can actually have some spoiled meat going. Because trust me, in the test server, I went in there and because I'm adjusting everything to make sure it's got pretty easy gameplay and stuff. I mean, not super easy gameplay, but you know, at least enjoyable gameplay. But trying to get everything adjusted out and stuff, and yeah, it's you die a lot. I mean, a lot. Oh my goodness. I'd say the first time I died probably 4 times, 5 times before I found a place to get a little bit established and get to where I could get a little thatch foundation down and get a bed down. And just luckily I found something had been killed and got a little bit of hide and got a bed down and stuff. And then it's just slow going. It's a lot of grind and get levels, because everything one-shot you. Even the dad burned turkey on there will one-shot you. But it's a fun mod pack to play. I was going to do, like, Primal Fear is being played heavy right now. There's tons of creators out there creating Primal Fear series. One of the most popular Ark ones is Syntac, and He just finished his Primal Fear. Uh, Miola, he's done Primal Fear here recently. Those are some of your most popular ARC full-time ARC YouTubers. Uh, so I'm trying to create it up. I thought about doing like a Parados Gaia mod pack and putting those two together. Uh, they really don't overpower each other. I've seen a lot of people try to put like Primal Fear and Gaia, and Primal Fear just nullifies all the Gaia dinos. You know, I mean, they're just so much stronger. It's just statistically numbers. They're just way stronger. You know, I mean, so it's just a balance thing. Learning what balance is the best. You know, I'm gonna let these here make up a little bit. We like a little bit on that, so let's go see. We got us a couple levels. That's narcotics. It's the dream. Good stuff. Alright, we're at 115. It's pretty good. The crafting XP I turned up from 1 to 1.5. Because, I mean, we're trying to do the Ascension, which will get us to 135. And then, with the event coming up, I'm going to turn on the Fear Evolve, so we'll be able to get Chibis. And we'll be able to get the extra 5 levels to get to 140 is the goal as right now. Let's go down and see what we're unlocking. Let's see. Get us a toilet in case we gotta go take a dump. Be alright. You know, I've played this game a long time. And I did not know. Wonder if the regular toilet does the same thing. Like the S Plus toilet spoils raw meat quickly. And pooping will instantly spoil all meat. I did not know this. I did not even know that was a thing. I honestly never have even looked at it. So let's see here. We got us another level, but we'll go ahead and go back up here. We're definitely going to want to unlock our stone stuff because that's going to be probably our finished building material for right now. I do like tech building material once you get to it. I'm not a big fan at all of the metal. I just don't like, see, I turn off light boom and light shaft and that kind of stuff because I'm not a big fan of the glare and stuff that comes off of it. Tech doesn't seem to have that as much. So we may, like as an in-game build tech stuff. We'll go ahead and get us a water jar. I may have to go back because I honestly thought the single player settings was turned off, but they were on. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what that affects. I'm sure it does affect like harvest rates. So we wasn't actually truly on official, but it was still, I think, lower than what we are now. So, but with if you turn the single player settings off, your Ingram points, you get very few Ingram points. So we may have to adjust that a little bit, like Ingrams per level, to be able to be competitive in it. Not really sure if we will or not. We will just have to wait and see. We'll go ahead and get us a sickle and get that unlocked for fiber gathering. And let's see. We'll definitely need a dino gate. That's a big thing too. I hear a Parasaur out there. It's probably that level 60. Let's come up here to see. Okay, see the S Plus hatchery. Now this is the part that I do thoroughly enjoy having it because they do help as far as breeding. It's like eggland dinos. I like the dino storage for breeding mammals and stuff. And I may add it when we get started breeding and trying to get mutations and stuff like that to build up and build our boss fighters and stuff, because all that stuff really does make it the game flow a lot better and stuff, and keeps you from being here for. It still takes time to do it, of course, but it keeps you from being locked in right at your computer for hours and hours and hours. You know, you can kind of set it up, and it automates a little bit and does a little better. And I mean, I may do that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Where's our? Hey, give us that poop. We need to keep collecting poops. We got us a fertilizer in here, though. We got some fertilizer in there, too. We're burning it up. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. I like the S Plus bins better because it does show like a crafting. Well, we'll make one just so you can kind of see. May not have it unlocked. Let's go unlock it real quick. Yeah. We'll make one of these. And I'll show you what... It just, in general, helps to where you can kind of see... Well, it snaps on foundations, but if you hit G, it'll undo the snap. Place it right there. When you open it, it's got the crafting thing. So it shows you 3 feces and 50 thatch makes 1 fertilizer. I don't think it speeds anything up. It basically just gives you some clarity to go with it. Dude, you scared me to death. Holy moly, I forgot you were on follow. You want to quit that business? We need a name for a Parasaur. My little niece was supposed to name my first dinosaur, but we tamed Wilbur first, so maybe she'll ring in and help us name this guy. Gal, excuse me. This gal here, okay, she's got a little over 2,000 weight. That's pretty good. We might do a little movement speed just to kind of help us tactically get away from some stuff because, like I said, our first goal is to go over there to the top of that mountain. That way we can get crystal and we can hopefully get us a little metal haul and haul us back some metal. That way we can actually smelt some pretty decent metals. Holy moly. All those narcotics is working in here. Let's see. Can we spool this off? Or it just went off not too long ago. Oop, forgot where I was going here. Oh yeah, we made 82 of them. That's why. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and make 2 more. We'll spool this off here when it gets a little closer. Made 84 of them. We'll go ahead and pull them over and see. We got 33 arrows on us. We'll go ahead and make those up. We need some thatch. We'll go ahead and steal this too at Flint. Make us a bunch of regular arrows. We got quite a bit of fiber. Let's see if we ain't got some thatch in here. Hey, Wilbur. Crouch down. Give me that poop. Fiber is all we got in there. Check this box. Wood. We're going to have to go on a thatch run unless we got some in here. Nope. We still got any metal smelting? Probably not. We got a few pieces, just ain't got none smelting. Let's go ahead and throw our poop in. We'll go ahead and transfer all these out. I'm going to demo this box. And we're going to start switching over to the S Plus, just so we can kind of tell. I think it gives you 10 extra slots, too. We don't even have enough thatch for that. We got enough feces, but not enough thatch. Yeah, you get 8 slots with a regular one and 25 with the S Plus, so it just helps with the quality of life for me. You know, I like that. Alright, we'll throw that thatch in there, and there we go. Kind of got a timer bar at the bottom, too. It kind of fills up as it goes. You can kind of see about how long it's going to be before your next fertilizer is going to be made. Alright. Let's get that thatch going. Need a whole bunch of it. We need to put some in our bin, and then we need some for arrows, and we can get about 500. That should be pretty good for right now. Looks like we're gonna rain. We'll get one more tree. Stop moving, you're tired. Let's lay down. We'll hide in the bushes from the dodo. Okay. There's a Parasaur. What level are you? Probably 60. Yep. If we could find us a 150 male or another high level one like that, might not be a bad idea to tame it. Go ahead and put these even number stacks in here, right? Well, we got enough to make 2, so we only need actually 100 for right now. So that'll be good. We'll go ahead and get us some arrows making. Let's just go ahead and make 100. Make 162. Slow-mo into the house. Give me that poops. You pooping down here any other Parasaur? Dodo? That's a male dodo, 156 male. We could go ahead and tame us this here dodo. That'll be our male one, because we need them mate boosted. He's out. When you collect the arrows back, I said this the other day, you can collect your trank arrows back, but when you collect them back, it just collects them as stone arrows. They're not actually still tranks. In some modded gameplay, Pugnacia being one, if you collect your arrows, your Pugnacia arrows, trank arrows back, they are still trank arrows. But they will still get destroyed sometimes too. So, collect some berries here, which we probably got some. Oh yeah, I forgot, we got a berry. So, I forgot all about that already. Go get some berries from the Perry. Let's just see if we can't have him come at us. Come here, buddy. Have her. I keep calling it him. It's a her. It's a her. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's get us a stack of those. Put it on our dodo. We'll give you those, and those. Woof. Dodo on top of it. Let's pick her little dodo up. Ride her Perry back. We got us a little dodo. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Alright, Dodo. Get in the house with Wilbur. Get over there with Wilbur. Lay me some poops. I need your poops, Dodo. Dodo, quit freaking out. There you go. We'll go get you a Dodo girlfriend. Get some eggs. Oh, poops. Alright. 2 more poops for our box. Got 6 levels. Let's see. Let's get that up to there, and then we're going to start pumping health. Alright, we're coming on with it. Let's see. We're definitely going to need to train it on saddle whelp. That's a give me right there. Large crop plot. The tree sap tap, we're going to need that open. Those are definitely. That beer barrel, I like the shallies, and we will end up getting shallies, don't get me wrong, but that beer barrel is expensive. Get our long neck, our ammo for it. Leave the scope for right now. Let's see what else we got. I think that's pretty much catches us up. We get the long neck, we can start making tranks. I think I'm not sure exactly what level it is. Probably done passed it up. Usually I can tell by the picture, but I'm not really seeing it right off. No, unless it's further down. I thought it was in the 40s. The early 40s, to be honest with you. let's just see here its rank. Apparently it is level 62. Wow. I was way off. Okay. Alright, let's offload some stuff. We need to go get some metal. We might just do the creek rocks for right now. We'll eat those and eat those. And transfer all that stuff out. One good thing about the S Plus pulling system is, well, is no matter where you got stuff kind of stuck at it, you can pull from it, you know, inside your base. And there's a misconception sometimes. It doesn't pull just out of thin air. You have to have it, the stuff within your storage boxes, and it only pulls for a certain distance, so it ain't like it pulls across the arc. It'll only pull like it has a radius it'll pull from. So, the point here. I'd like to maybe get her movement speed up to. See, we got some bushes coming back. Them trees ain't coming back yet though, but they should. Some of them should, anyways. Well, neither is our creek rock here, but we get some of this river rock or creek rock. You hear me? From the south. That right there's a creek. All right, we'll grab these couple here. We gotta watch out for piranhas, cause gosh, they're vicious. Piranhas are evil. Gotta watch out for them evil piranhas. What I was saying, we might get his speed up to maybe about, or get her speed up to about 200. Then we might switch it up a little bit and start doing some in the weight, because I'd like, honestly, the weight to be up around 1K, 1,000 would be ideal, I think. We'll see. I'd like to get about, I think about 100 metal, so we could have about 50 ingots would be pretty good for right now. As we keep leveling up, well, we're gonna get brave eventually and go walk over there to the good spot, but we can level up some and hopefully have a little weight. We got 26 so far. That's pretty good. To be able to pack back a few hundred metal. Could get a stack mod to kind of help with that, but I may add it in later, but I just kind of want to not add too much at one time, kind of keep everything going. Getting a little bit lengthy in the video, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off here. We'll get back. I'm just going to continue to the next episode here, but it's going to take a while to upload. It's about 38 minutes. But on the next episode, we'll continue gathering up some metal from these, pop it in the stove there, or the forge, and then we'll make our way across the water there and hopefully go get some crystal, get a spyglass, get a little bit more metal from over there. There's an explorer node up there too. I'd like to get it on the Parasaur, that way we can help it level up and stuff. We'll do all that in the next episode, but guys, if you found yourself liking this one, hit the like button. Always comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I can improve on. I appreciate that just the same. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. We sure appreciate you and glad to have you. The Survivify Gaming modded server will be up and open for anybody to play who wants to play on PC, because it will be modded. We are going to look at doing maybe doing a Xbox server set as well too, and maybe a cluster. I'm not exactly sure, like a vanilla-ish cluster, like pretty much like this single play world here. But we are looking at that too. But the modded one will be open probably tomorrow day. I should have everything adjusted and up with it, and it should be open. And the Discord will be up tomorrow as well. That way we can get feedback on the modded server and stuff as well. But appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.